Alright, hey guys, we're going to try to perform 5 tests here of the obstacle avoidance. I'm going to start with the hardest material here, and then we're going to work our way down to the smallest and thinnest. So we'll do each one forward and backward and try to, my screen's here, got the Evo fired up. Let's get her off the ground. Okay, there she goes. And she's fighting a very hard wind. I'm going to scoot it over just a little bit there. Alright, so I'm just going to take it slowly towards this wall. Okay, now we've got the Evo itself recording. Let's see. As you can hear all that beeping. Okay, and I am pressing full on the stick, and it's not even coming forward. It didn't even get close enough to this wall. Let me show you. Yeah, you should be able to see it in that shot. But right there is full on, it won't. So let me back off. Alright, now I'm going to spin it around. Now, show you the difference here. I'm going to back this thing up. And you can see it's giving me warnings, but look, it'll let me. Wow, the wind caught it. Man, the wind caught it and drove it crazy, but I caught it. Okay, so let's bring it back down and let me set up for my next test. All right, so the second test is going to be for this tree. Let's bring it over here. And let me see how close I can get. And right there, look. I've got full stick up. And it actually is not moving. You can see it right there. So, full stick and nothing. So that means obviously the front ones are working. Let me just spin it around here. And I'll show you the back. See, as I get closer here. The wind is blowing so much that I just want to be careful where I go. But you can see how close, and it will let me just run right in there, which that's as close as I'm going to get. So again, so that's a failed test. Alright, so our next test is right here at this playground, and this should look a little familiar to you. And so what I'm going to do is try to run it into these little rings here. And that is as close as it's letting me get. So, and that's the wind blowing it so badly. So I'm going to back it off. I'm going to spin it around. And now, let's take it backwards. And you're going to be able to see that yet again. I want to take it over a little bit because, like I said, this wind is crazy. But look at this. I mean, it'll let me go into them if I want to. So again, another failed test. Okay, for our next test, we're going to try to take it over here and run it into the fence. A much thinner substance. And again, I'm holding this thing full stick, and it will not go. Here, I'll show you. Full stick, will not move. Back it up a little bit. Let me spin it around. All right, and let's back her in, and I will show you that. Look at this. It will let me keep going. Right there, look at that. And I do not want to go any closer than that. All right, one last test. Okay, so for our last test on the obstacle avoidance, is we're going to try to bring it over here and try to run it into this little swing right here. Make sure it's lined up. All right. That's too far, right there. Now, okay, right there she sits. So she got closer than anything else. But you can see, well, hopefully you can, I doubt you can see over here, but I'm holding this thing full stick again, and it ain't moving. All right, so back it up a little bit, spin it around. And now, I'm just going to stand back here behind it so I can show you that it will let me just come right on through. So that's 5 for 5. Let me go bring this over here and shut it down to get this incessant beeping out. Okay, so just to close this one off, you can see 5 for 5. The front works every time, even on something as thin as this chain right here. So the front, great, fantastic, not a problem for the obstacle avoidance. The back, it'll beep at you. I mean, so it's got that. But it will let you continue on and run in and destroy the thing, destroy your props, possibly destroy your Evo, everything. So with that, that's going to conclude this test. So let's move on. There's one other test I want to do.